By the way, my elbow is here. That's a wall. That's also a wall. That's a wall, and this is a wall. People did not have indoor goddamn plumbing then. So this is an addition because they used to just fill a basin with water like once a month and be like, all the kids, starting with the youngest, let's go. After that, hi, I'm Celeste. Welcome to another Bookish and Belle video. Today I'm gonna show you my simplest 5-minute morning makeup routine that I do most mornings if I decide to wear makeup. If I hit the snooze button a couple of extra times, which I have been known to do, then I just go looking like this pretty much. Thank God I don't work in a corporate environment because I don't know that I would do well. So first, I apologize for the very cramped quarters in here. As I'm sure you're guessing, my bathroom is very small, and I will maybe give you a tour of it sometime. And I know the light is also not ideal. The sun has not risen yet. Humble brag. Before we get started, just a word about my hair. This is kind of the bed head that I woke up with this morning, and today I like the way it's looking, so I'm probably just going to go like this. I might do some dry shampoo in my bangs. Some days I will scrunch a little bit of mousse or something into it if it needs a bit more bounce. And obviously if I have washed it the night before and I went to bed with wet hair, it's going to look even crazier, so it's definitely going to need some scrunching and fixing. I don't like to shower in the morning because I don't own a blow dryer, and I don't like to leave my house with wet hair because it's very uncomfortable. So I always shower at night, and I only wash my hair every few days. So most of the time I'm just waking up with bed head, kind of scrunching some water in it. So we'll start with the most important part. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I try to put on moisturizer every day. And most days I do a bit of extra skincare as well. So first I'm going to use an under eye cream. This is for dark circles, and I just got it on Amazon. It's one of the cheapest ones you can find, and it has the ingredients in it that are chemically shown to actually reduce the kind of dark circles that I have, which is why I don't mind buying a bargain brand, because I know what's in it, and that's what matters. I will do another video on minimalist skincare where I'll get into some more details about what I use, what you should be using, what things matter, what things don't. The next thing I'm going to use is a anti-aging repair serum. This is number 51 by Numerology, and I usually like to use it twice a day because I just started using it after a while when my skin is in some better condition, and it starts to kind of plateau. I might go down to just once a day. Fun fact, if you feel like you're plateauing after using a new skincare product, your skin is not getting used to it. That's not a thing that happens. It's because you were seeing rapid repair from your skin being in worse condition, and now that it's kind of caught up, that's the natural plateau. So don't feel like you have to stop using a product or that the product stopped working. Finally, I'm going to use my moisturizer. Right now I'm just using Olay Complete Broad Spectrum with SPF 15. The only really important thing about the moisturizer for the day, if you are using a night cream and other products with anti-aging properties, is just the SPF and the fact that it doesn't have any kind of harsh chemicals or products in it, which most moisturizers, you don't have to worry about that so much because they're not trying to cleanse, so they don't tend to have like the really harsh stuff. So concealer, I'm pretty much going to wear if I'm going to wear makeup most of the time. The reason I'm choosing to wear makeup that day is because I have blemishes. Right now I just have a couple spots that are blemishes that have kind of cleared up, and they're just a little bit red now. I don't get real obsessive and like touch every part of my face that is uneven, because ain't nobody got time for that. Of course you can blend it out with just your fingers. That's what I did for years, but recently I got this Sephora brush. It's number 42. It's a stripling brush, and I'm using it just to blend out the edges. I think it gives me a little more precision than my finger, so I've been enjoying that. If you know other great ways to use this brush, I don't tend to use foundation, but if you know other good uses for the brush, let me know in the comments. As I would like to reduce the number of makeup brushes that I own. I think that's something I'm playing with a little bit. After the concealer, I'm just going to set it with some loose powder. I'm just using Bare Minerals Matte. This is Fair. It's number C10. And I'm just going to shake a little into the lid and use this all over powder brush. I don't even know. I think this is from Sephora, but it doesn't have a number on it. It's nothing special. And I'm just doing this, concentrating on the area that got the concealer, and then I might go a little bit all over my face if I'm feeling like I need to even out my skin tone a little bit. After that, I'm going to do some blush. Some days I like to do a little bit of a contour if I'm feeling it. Some days I'm feeling blush. Sometimes I'll do both, usually not, because it's just easier to kind of pick a thing. Right now I'm using Benefit's Benetint, which is a rose scented cheek stain. It smells really good, and you just brush it on in these little whiskers and then pat them out super fast. Yeah, sometimes if I'm feeling it, I will do a nice little light contour, because I like to play up my cheekbones. That's an area that I used to think wasn't that great, and now I've been getting a little bit more confident about it. I kind of like the way that they look, so whether I was trying to make them look more defined or now kind of feeling like maybe they are kind of defined and I want to show that off, either way I enjoy a bit of a contour sometimes, but nothing too heavy, and really just on the cheekbone brow bone area, because I'm lazy and I don't wear all over foundation, so a lot of contouring would just be ridiculous on me. Now I'm going to do my brows. As far as grooming is concerned, I just pluck them at home. I used to get them waxed regularly, but I feel like they were kind of taking off too much and it was just an unnecessary expense. I do like to keep them in line with some clear brow gel from Anastasia, just because they are pretty bushy, and the way that I do this is I just brush it up, and then here's what I like to do. I just smooth out the top, and then I give it a nice angle there to create that kind of pointed look on top, which I think exaggerates the shape of the arch. God damn it, right. And then I give it a nice sharp, oh my god! I will probably do a tutorial just on that, or on my brows in general, sometime coming up, because I know you can't see it. Can you try not to slam the door so hard so many times?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to go out the door now.
Now, if I have extra time and I'm feeling it, I might come in with an eyebrow pencil and just give a little bit to the edges, because my brows really thin out at the edges a little bit, but it's not something that is a huge deal, so I usually skip it, to be honest. Finally, mascara. I'm just using this Sephora curler. I love it because it's gold. And I'm giving it a nice little bouncy curl here with the squeeze, 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 squeeze technique. This is my own sort of stunted variation on a technique that I learned, where you're supposed to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze like 20 times, and I thought if I just do that really, really fast, maybe it'll also give them staying power, but it'll be really fast. So that's kind of what I do. Not sure if it works, but I think it does. I think it's better than just giving them one long squeeze. And finally, I'm going to do mascara. What I'm wearing right now is Too Faced Size Queen. I actually don't like how huge the brush is. To be perfectly honest, I think I mostly bought it because the name made me laugh. But I love Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and Better Than False Lashes mascara, so I will probably just go back to one of those the next time I buy mascara. So I'm just going to put this on. There's nothing to it really. I am way too sloppy at putting on mascara to be able to handle such a large brush. And I know that brushes are important, but the idea of a huge brush giving you huge lashes, that just sounds straight out of the marketing department as far as I'm concerned. I don't think it's really true, so I could be wrong, but this wand is just too large for a clumsy girl like me to not get mascara all over her eyelids, so would not recommend, but obviously I'm using it now because I bought it and I'm not gonna go buy a different mascara. I'm only gonna own one mascara at a time. They expire every 3 months anyway. Now most of the time I'm just gonna leave my lips bare. I might add just some lip balm or something. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of a lip plumper just for fun, and I'm gonna do that right now. And some days if I want color, which I will especially do sometimes if I'm going completely barefaced, but I still want to do something fun, I'll do color. And I love the NARS lip pencils for that because they're really just a great all-in-one tool. They're moisturizing and nourishing, but they also give you the precision of a pencil, so you don't have to do pencil and then color on top of it. Alright, now I'm just going to do a little spritz of my current favorite perfume. It is Angel by Thierry Mugler. The bottle is super, super ugly. I really wish they would change it. Also, the name is terrible, but it smells really good, and that is what matters. Did you see that awkward move where you could tell that I was rubbing my wrists on my midriff even though you couldn't see it? Yeah. By the way, my elbow is here. That's a wall. That's also a wall. That's a wall, and this is a wall. This is the reality of my bathroom. By the way, this is like the bathroom in the house. There's a tub right there. It's very small. It was an addition. My house was built in 1885. 1885! 1885. And people did not have indoor goddamn plumbing then. So this is an addition because they used to just fill a basin with water like once a month and be like, all the kids starting with the youngest, let's go. Well, that is my easygoing lazy girl 5-minute minimalist natural beauty makeup tutorial. This is what I wear most mornings if I'm wearing makeup at all. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to show you a little bit more from my makeup life and philosophy, talk a bit about the reasons that we wear makeup and sort of examining those reasons and making sure that we're aware of what they are so that we're wearing makeup in a way that is true to our own values, whether it's about having fun or showing off parts of our face that we like, disguising parts of our face that we don't like, and all of that. I'd also like to give you a full tour of my entire makeup collection because there were some products that I didn't use just now and kind of show you how I organize it. And I'd like to talk about what products I think a lot of people think they need that they don't necessarily need, and like I said, a skincare video. So please let me know which of those sounds the most interesting to you in the comments down below, and maybe I'll make that one first. And thank you so much for watching. I can't say it enough. It means everything to me. It has been so lovely to have more and more of you watching my videos. Make sure to share this on social media or share your favorite video of mine on social media if you would like to let other people know about me. I would appreciate it so much. And if they're interested in the stuff I make videos about, I'm sure that your friends and family would appreciate seeing it. You can click the thumbs up right down there to like this video, which helps me out a ton also, and I super duper appreciate that. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, because I do great videos on fashion, lazy girl beauty, minimalist living, and just basically having a kind of effortlessly fabulous lifestyle, which is what we're all trying to cultivate for ourselves. So please join me, join the conversation, leave your comment, and thank you so, so much for your support. Hi, I'm Celeste from Bookish and Belle, and I'd like to share with you my tips for having a more effortless, minimalist holiday season. particularly with regard to Christmas, although some of this would of course be applicable for all kinds of holidays where there's gift giving